But here, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do something kind of rare. I wanted to do it for a BRB, but instead, I will do it as a stream ender, and I will play the two new Red Vox songs. Now, some of you probably haven't heard my music because YouTuber slash streamer that makes music, how could it be? How could it be anything other than a dude talking about bloody assholes and clowns? Well, we also talk about hemorrhoids. Okay, well, we did years ago, but these new songs I'm really like kind of proud of. And for those that haven't heard them, I think maybe check them out, give it a shot. Maybe you like the music. I don't really need this to become like a big thing, but I've been pleasantly surprised by the reaction to this stuff. And so give it a shot. It'll only be about 5 minutes of your time. Let me play. I'm going to play the second one first, and then I'll play the actual single that'll be on the album. So here's the one that's not going to be on the album, Afterthoughts. This is just a B-side. This is purely a song that we liked, and then the one I play after that is the actual single. So this one's called Me Oh Well. We left Joe's iPhone in. Yeah, you're not really supposed to hear what I'm saying. Good luck if you can transcribe the whole thing, though. But, and also, I hate to take the credit away from Joe on the bass. That's actually me playing bass on that one. I played a bass guitar for the first time in years. Well, maybe about a year. And then that was the first thing that happened was that riff. So I ended up recording that at home and we used my bass track. So yes, I'll take the credit for that bass line. Thank you. And here's the other one. So yeah, I wrote that one and recorded it in the past like 5 days. So that way, you know, I could talk about finally feeling like myself again after being sick. Ironically, part of the lyrics inspiration was like kind of a, I don't like to give away too much. I'm sure people are going to figure out what they think it is about, at least as usual, but that's fine. But part of it was kind of like trying to feel normal again after all the stuff. I'm talking about like, pandemic stuff. It wasn't entirely what the song was about, but it was definitely on my mind of like, do any of us feel normal again? Like, can any of us be ourselves again? And then the song comes out just after I got the thing. And now I'm finally feeling a little bit better. But it was something that I remember thinking of because that one is like a semi-new one. But yeah, I thank you for listening. I know that's not my usual thing. The last thing I want to do is force my other creative activities down your throats because that's probably the best way to turn people off to it. But once in a while, at the very end of a stream where I've talked about George Jetson's cock, I figure, you know what? I put a lot of work into this stuff. I'll play them. And if you like them, great. And if you dad rock or Vinny, that sounds like pond, or Vinny, this is like, pussy rock, that's fine. I can live with that. I've had every fiber of my being picked apart and I'm still standing like John Elton. So fuck that. I'm happy to show it off. And if I can get a couple people to check it out and then check out some of my influences as well, maybe check out a Pond song after that one, then I've done my job. But I think I appreciate it, and I think there's going to be some interesting stuff on Afterthoughts on the second half. And then who even knows what we're going to do with the rest of the songs, but some of them are cool, and I can't wait to get them out because they're like kind of like I said, they're kind of a return to various styles we've done. Some are just weird and kind of left field, and some sound like stuff that we just work really well together as when we play like in the studio as a band. And some are things that I've created, like that one, which was more an FL Studio thing, various synthesizers, and me actually playing keyboard, which is a rarity. So it's just fun. I love making music and I enjoy writing it. And I'm glad I've definitely found a little bit of an audience. So, all right. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope that was fun. I'm going to go now and I'm going to rest my thrussy. And I hope you all have a good night. I'll see you in a couple days with some more video games. We'll play some Stray, Live Alive, all the usual stuff. Okay. Okay. Goodbye now. Meet George Jetson. Beat his